Hey collective, hi, how are you? I'm hoping that that's not too dark for you guys. It's like 8 o'clock at night or after 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's like 8:16 exactly. So, but if I put the lighting on a different setting, it just makes it too bright. And then when it's too bright, it's too difficult for me to focus on the reading. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, if I keep coughing and having to clear my throat, I'm gonna go get a cough drop. But anyways, for those of you who don't know me, hi, how are you? Hi, my name is Winter, and I am claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient. And I have I'm also intuitive empath, and I use my gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. And if you're here, it is because there's going to be a message here for you. I don't believe in coincidences, but also this is collective. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. If you would like your own personal private reading, just send me an email. My email is going to be in the description box below. And right now I'm offering a past life reading. It's a mini reading, and it's 6 cards total, and it's only $10, $10.10. But you can just do $10 if it's easier. I just like the 10-10, you know, like the energy of that. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. And then also, you know, you can find out about more in-depth readings as well. I'm gonna get a sip of water. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use the singing bowl, clear out the energy for myself and yourself, and then we're going to connect with our spirit guides, our higher selves, our angels, the universe, and or God, and maybe ancestors for some of you, and then anyways, see what messages they have for us. So you could go ahead and visualize a healing light surrounding you, full of unconditional love. You can breathe that in, take 3 cleansing breaths, and then just ask your angels or the universe. You can ask your higher self to connect with you and communicate with you through this reading that's of your highest good. Okay. I don't understand why Spirit's showing me Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, but I just seen that. And also the Olsen Twins. For some reason, Spirit's showing me the Olsen Twins when they were little, like maybe 2-3 years old. So I don't know why they're showing me that. I'm also seeing a little girl with big curls, like about the same age as the Olsen Twins. Little chunky, chubby cheeks and a little cute little pug nose. So those are images that are coming to me. Excuse me. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, galactic ancestors of the highest good, and benevolent galactic beings. I call to you now, and I invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to any and all souls that find their way here. I thank you for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading for myself and any and all souls that find their way here. I thank you for allowing me to clearly and accurately see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have today. Thank you for using the cards today to communicate, to bring forth honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay, so some of your galactic guides or family was coming through. Galactic mermaids. So I feel like, so please don't think I'm crazy, but I do feel like some of you, are connected to galactic mermaids. In fact, you may also have had like a past life where you were a mermaid, like in another dimension, another universe. That is really, really interesting. Okay, so actually I'm gonna go ahead and pull one card from here. So this is just messages from your higher self tonight. What your higher, look, shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I swear to God, I literally just started talking about my past life readings before we started the session, and then I told you that I was picking up that you were a galactic mermaid in a past life, right? In another universe, another dimension. Look at this. Past life issues. Da, 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 da. Like, that was so silly. Da, 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 da. Like, where did that come from? I don't even say that. Oh my goodness. But look, and it says, this situation has basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Like, okay, so there's something here about that. And like seriously, what are the odds, you know? Like, I literally, the first time I mentioned the past life readings was yesterday. I mentioned it today, and then I get the vision of your past life as a galactic mermaid, and then we get that card. So wow, that's so cool. Okay, thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, benevolent galactic ancestors and galactic beings. Please come here, guide this reading. What does the collective's higher self want them to know? The collective of souls that find their way here, what does their higher selves want them to know? Like, that was accurate AF, was it not, you guys? Wow. Show me clearly what I need to see for the collective. That's the title we need to put for this. And when I say we, I mean me and you guys, because I'm the only one here that's like doing this, the readings and uploading it. So I feel like it's we, because, you know, like, it's us, you know? Thank you, spirit, angels, guides, higher light beings. Show me clearly what I need to see for the collective of souls. Okay. Like, this card was on the bottom of the deck a moment ago. And then this one comes out. You're profoundly clairvoyant, and shut up, okay? Because literally, I was just, so I feel like this is just to validate what I was seeing for you. You there that is watching the video, and it doesn't matter when you see this, you that is watching this video, I'm connecting with you through time and space, so it's as if you're here with me now. And this is for you to validate for you that the vision that I saw for you for your past life is true and correct, but also you are also very clairvoyant, right? And it even says, trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. And then we've got workshops and seminars. So, like, seriously, I really feel like also this is spirit letting you know that you can trust the vision that I had for you. Okay, but also, like, you yourselves, you are very clairvoyant. You know, maybe even wanting to like take some workshops or seminars here to improve your psychic abilities. Maybe even, you know, like getting together with other spiritual people, or like, you know, finding someone who is experienced with using this gift and ability to really help you. And also, like, this, you may even be using like your clairvoyant ability to help others, to teach others, you know. It says attending and giving speech speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. And this doesn't have to be like some big platform, you know. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe you are like going to be on like some big platform and like, you know, share your vision with the world. But regardless whether or not, you know, yeah, like you could be like have some vision that you have for the world, because you see here, oh my God, look, mermaids. They're mermaids. Oh my God. I just realized that. Are you serious? Do you see that, you guys? Look, they're mermaids. Oh my God, I hope you can see that. I don't want you guys to look. This is validation. I literally just said I was seeing a vision. Here's the vision of you as a mermaid in a past life. We saw the past life card, and then we get this right here about being clearly, profoundly clairvoyant. And it's actually mermaids. You guys, you were mermaids in a past life. Oh my God. Oh my God, like that right there, this is accurate AF. Like, so maybe, I'm so sorry for getting so loud. You guys just cut the volume down, because you know when I'm giving you a good message, how excited I get. I'm like, I can't even begin. Like, oh my God, I don't even have the words. Spirit, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm like blown away. I'm so honored that your higher selves trust me enough to give you this message, to let me peer in and see that. Look, and peer in. Look, and this person here is peering in. They're seeing this vision of the mermaids. And that's what I seen for you. And we saw the past life card. Like this person here is peering in. That's what I seen. And I seen you as this mermaid. You guys, so have no doubt, if you're seeing this, you were a mermaid in a past life. If you felt drawn to click on this video and you're watching this still, you know, watching my silly tail, then I'm telling you right now, like maybe you even like really resonate with the water. Whether you're fearful of the water, it doesn't matter, you know, but there's something here that just that is significant for you regarding the water. Either you just feel at home at the water, whether or not, like, even if like you live out in, you know, the middle of nowhere, not close to the ocean at all, but there's something about like the water that just feels like home to you, or like you just kind of love watching movies about the water, seeing pictures of the water, or vacationing at the water, or like going to pools or anything like that. Like you just feel drawn to it. I'm telling you, it's because like you were a mermaid. I just love, like, and seriously, what are the odds? And I never even noticed that before. I literally just seen it, like just noticed it. Never really paid any attention to it before. Like I'm so flabbergasted, you guys. Like I'm just so excited that I'm giving a reading to real, by God, mermaids. Call me silly, call me whatever, but seriously, you, oh my God, you were a mermaid. So you actually have your galactic merfolk family are communicating with you through this reading right now. Like you're not alone. They're with you. They're surrounding you. Like they're enveloping you with so much love. I just heard Fall of Atlantis. I don't, also, some of you may even actually have water in your chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somewhere in your chart. You don't have to, okay? But some of you, yes, you will. Others of you, no, you won't. But that doesn't change the fact that this message is for you. I'm also getting air as well. Fire maybe too, because we do have like the orange and red mermaid here. So, but, okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to get a few messages here. This is what I call like my messages reading. Okay, messages for your higher self. Let's ask your galactic merfolk. You guys want to do that? Let's ask them. So I'm hearing yes. So somebody may have said yes, or like cool, or something, or excuse me, or you thought that. So look, there's a fresh start, a new slate, a fresh, clean slate coming up for you, and your guides don't want you to fear turning your life into a masterpiece. Don't fear success, because that's what your merfolk here, and your higher self are coming through to say that there's a lot of success coming in for you. Don't let those fears hold you back. Or create stagnant energy for you, because you may get so like your hopes up on something so much that you end up talking yourself out of deserving that, or like maybe your heart really wants something, but then your mind might kind of, you know, play tricks on you sometimes. So be careful about that, is what I'm getting for some of you. Thank you, angels, spirits, spirit guides. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine Holy Spirit, divine source energy, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, benevolent galactic ancestors and galactic beings. Please come here, guide this reading. Some of you may actually be like traveling to the water, because I just saw like, look, we have this travel as much as you can. This will add to your add dimension to your life. And then look, we've got like, it's the ocean right there. Okay, so like you could be going to visit the water soon. Or maybe the ocean is like really calling out to you. Some traveling here. Shut up. Look, you're stepping into a brand new chapter. That's what I was saying. A fresh slate. A fresh slate here for you. A brand new chapter. Things. Your life is really about to take off. I'm seeing this shuttle right here leaving the planet. Like your life is really about to take off. No matter how old you are, like you're stepping into this this place in your life where you are ascending to a whole new level, especially like with regards to your spirituality and you connecting with your galactic family. Whoa, Nelly, where did that come from? I don't even say that. Oh my gosh. I think I'm connecting with someone's crossed over loved ones. Thank you, spirit, angels, guides, spirit guides, higher light beings. Please come here. Divine source energy, show me clearly. Okay, there we go. All right. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Look, let go of the idea that you're not ready to step into a whole new chapter in your life. Maybe it is like leaving a person or a situation, a job, or like ascending to the next level of your spiritual journey. Let go of the idea of anything that could be holding you back. Some of you, spirits, like maybe it's I'll tell you, I'm seeing like some big purchase for someone. Spirit's like, let go of the idea that you're not ready for that big purchase, to go ahead and do it. Look, spend less time worrying about your appearance. You're enough. Okay, so maybe you do worry about like the way you look. Your body may bother you. Maybe there are certain things about yourself that you're just not comfortable with. And I understand, I get it. I don't show my face. The reason why I don't show my face, like I could go do my hair and makeup and everything. I don't most of the time because it's hot and I only have one little air conditioner. And if I go and put my makeup on, it'd be done sweated off. But I do show my face when I have my hair and makeup on, so I understand that whole thing, you know. But I also want my readings to be more about the cards, the messages from spirit. So I like to be off camera and just show you I work hard to set this up. You know, I don't have a whole lot of money. So like I really work hard getting this stuff set up. My daughter, she got me this, and then I got this at Ross, and that sign right there from Michael's. And so, you know, I worked really hard setting this up. So I wanted to make it like a nice little ambiance for you guys. But I still understand, like I don't like showing my face. But I'm working past those as well. So, but I understand. And Spirit's like, look, you are enough just the way you are. And I understand, like, again, I'm not preaching at you because it applies to me too, but knowing your worth, knowing that it doesn't matter, like, some of you may even have like scars, or maybe, you know, dental problems, or, you know, not happy with your weight, or, you know, things like that. And Spirit's like, just appreciating and loving yourself exactly as you are, being grateful to the body that's carrying you around for this physical 3D experience. Thank you, Spirit, angels, guides, higher light beings, please come here. Look, spend more time on your spiritual growth, and that's what I'm feeling. That is what I'm feeling, like your spiritual gifts are about to skyrocket. You are ascending. You are going to a whole new level on your spiritual journey, because I feel like a lot of you have really been doing the work. You've really been spending a lot of time on that. But maybe others of you, this is Spirit just kind of giving you a little nudge to spend less time thinking about like physical 3D world issues like physical appearance and material gains, and focusing more on like your growth spiritually, to ascend. You know, really connecting with the universe, connecting with your higher self, and feeling one with everything. Look, there we go again. There it is on the bottom of the deck, right? So, you know, spending less time worrying about appearance, and knowing that you are enough just as you are, more than enough. Thank you, Spirit, angels, guides, Spirit guides, galactic ancestors, galactic beings, higher light beings, please come here. One more card, please, from this deck for the collective. Here we go. Okay. And then we have, look, you're a lot tougher than you think you are, because look, there may be some self-doubt, you know, like you've had no choice but to be strong in this lifetime. No choice but to be strong. There have been times in your life where you have, you know, really been, felt small. You have felt small. You have felt alone. And you have had no choice but to fight. And still you haven't felt worthy enough, when you've really had no choice but to fight, to stay strong, to think positive, to overcome the things that you've had to overcome in life, right? And you are so, to overcome all of that, do you not realize what a true badass you are? Your spirit guides really want you to celebrate yourself. Your galactic merfolk family want you to realize, like, look, where this is where your soul comes from. You have been through so, like, your soul has been through so much. There's no limit to what you can't accomplish. There's no limit to what you can accomplish. Give your look. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. Tell me this reading is not spot on for you guys. Look at that. We say something and then the card comes right out. Like, seriously, like, you have come through so much. You've gone through so much. You have gone through more than most people would. It's like most people, to have went through half the stuff that you've gone through, there's no way that people could have walked in your shoes and gone through what you've gone through and still be the loving, kind-hearted person that you are today. Embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences, because they are divinely fated. Embrace everything that you've been through, even if it feels miserable, even if there's days that you're like, what the actual effing F? Like, what the actual effing F? Like, why? You know, why did I sign up for this? Why did I do this? Why is this fated for me? And instead of asking why, just accept it and embrace it. Okay, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I help others that are going through this? Thank you. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Let that ish go. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, and higher light beings. Please come here. Guide this reading. Show me clearly. Thank you, angelic higher light beings, angelic ancestors, higher light beings. Please come here. Show me clearly what I need to see for the collective of souls that have found their way here. Too many cards, but we'll look at them. Set boundaries. You can't always be nice. Yeah, it's okay to say no. You don't, you know, you can't always be in the light. You can't always be, you know, sweet and kind and let people walk all over you. It's okay to say no. Allow yourself to transform. You know, it's time for the there's been like possibly like a battle between your higher self and your ego, or like, you know, the ego has really been battling it out, and now it's time to allow yourself to fully transform completely. Communicate clearly to get your answer. So maybe even like communicating with your spirit guides in order to get resolution. Okay, too many cards. Can we get single jumping cards only, please, Spirit? What do... Okay, here we go. Say no and move on. See, that's what I was getting. Look. Say no and move on. Just say no. That's all. You don't have to be so effing nice. You can just say no and just leave it at that and keep it moving. You don't owe anybody any kind of explanation. Some of you are really stressed out about a situation, or, you know, worrying about something, and Spirit's like, look, relax. It's not that serious. Relax. So seriously, take time to just let it go, release it, say no, move on. Don't stress about it. All you got to do is say no and move, keep it moving. If somebody can't understand that, that's their fault. It doesn't matter who this is, whether it's a friend, a family member, a spouse, a child, a parent. Now is the time. Don't wait. Look, let go of the idea that you're not ready. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Now is the time. Don't wait. So you may be putting something off, putting off a decision, putting off like embracing your spiritual gifts. What is it? You know, really spend time and ask yourself, you know, especially like if you're not quite sure what that is for you, take time to really think about asking, what is it that that I'm putting off? You know, what is this for me? And is it saying no to a relationship and starting a new chapter alone, single, by yourself? Or is it deciding that, you know, you're no longer happy at a job and starting a chapter somewhere else? You know, really taking time. Look, let it go. Let something go. Stop thinking and let things happen. Let something go here. Say no, let it go, move on. Now is the time. You're ready to take action now. Can we get another message, Spirit? You look, little by little, step by step, you're going to rise to the challenge and you're going to beat it. Whatever this is for you. One more message. Sorry, Spirit. One single jumping cards only, please. Look, okay, we're just going to take these. Okay. So your heart already knows the answer to a question that maybe you've been asking. Your intuition, your heart already knows the truth. You already know the truth of something. Your heart's been telling you something here. It's time to listen to it. Listen to your heart. You know that song? Listen to your heart. And then look, you deserve more than what you're asking for. You haven't been asking for much. You don't ask for much, and you maybe feel like the little bit that you do ask for is asking too much, and it's not. You know, you deserve more. You're settling for way less than what you actually are getting. You are settling for less than what you deserve. And it's time now for you to ask for more and give less. F's. Okay, I'm going to use one more deck here and get a card or two from this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the messages reading. This has been fun. This is really fun. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher light beings. Yeah, you've got the spirit of perseverance around you. I can feel it. Like I'm feeling like those movie music montages in movies. You know, like the, oh my gosh. What are the Rocky, you know, like the Rocky movies where he's like preparing for to go knock someone out, you know, and that's you, but your knockout is like your ascension, or your stepping into this new challenge here, or your glow up, right? Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, Divine Source Energy, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, galactic ancestors. Look, oh, I'm talking about, just as I say galactic ancestors, that's when I see this card. Remove all the cards, and this is lying. Honor your ancestors, your galactic ancestors, even your ancestors. So you may even want to like set up like an altar here for your ancestors, as well as your galactic mermaid, merfolk ancestors. But learn how to connect to your ancestors so you may receive their guidance in your life as you're moving into this new chapter in your life. They're encouraging you. They want you to know that you're ready for something here. You're ready for something amazing, that you've been settling for way too less. Your ancestors settled for less, and they want more for you. They're ready for you to break some sort of cycle and to rise, to evolve. And so your ancestors are really wanting to help guide you. I want to guide you in this new chapter of your life. So really connecting with them. Your galactic ancestors, your galactic merfolk family want to help guide you. Want you to trust this journey. Look, and again, we've got water. They want to guide you. They want to guide you out of this difficult situation that you're dealing with, or any kind of challenging situation. They've got your back. Oh my goodness, do they ever? They want you to trust. They want you to trust them. They want you to trust yourself. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, galactic ancestors. Look, in alignment. And again, water. Look at that. Does this look like home? Does this feel like this scene right here resonate with you? Everything is aligning perfectly in your life right now. What didn't make sense in the past will now start to fall into place because you're ready. It's time to start a brand new chapter where things have kind of been at a standstill, or maybe mishaps or delays, setbacks, whatever. But right now you are aligning with your higher purpose, with your life's mission. And you're being guided here now because you are in alignment. All right, there's thing with this conflict resolution. This could be like a situation with a person, or something here with a person or a situation. But there's some sort of conflict that you've been in, or some sort of like tight spot that you've been in, or a challenge, and things are being resolved for you right now, right? It's like moving into a period of peaceful resolutions, like compromises being made. And we're just going to get one more card, please. Divine Holy Spirit, Divine Source Energy, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, galactic ancestors. Every time I say galactic ancestors, you notice how a card flips over. Your galactic ancestors are here, and I'm so honored. Like, that's happened the past few times. The past 2 times, every time I get to galactic ancestors, that's when they flip a card over. You guys notice that? Oh my goodness, it's so hot in here. I'm gonna have to go in there and sit in front of the air conditioner as soon as I get done with this for you guys. But they're saying to stay in your lane, do this, and in due time you will set up an extraordinary life. They're saying, look, if everything's coming into alignment, right now is the time for you to focus all of your intentions right now on keeping your eyes on the prize, and to move forward, and don't take your eyes off the prize. Like, stay in your lane. And they're telling you that as you do this, and you don't let your eyes focus on this or that, or this person's drama, or that person's bullshit, or whatever, you know, to stay with your eyes straight ahead, and not to let anything, you know, falter you, and that you will be set up for an extraordinary life. You never ever would have dreamed that this would happen for you. And it's like, oh my God, I've lived my whole life and I never thought that I would actually end up living in this most extraordinary life, doing this most extraordinary things. So this is what I have for you guys, and I'm truly honored to give you this message, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.